All right, once again, we're at the banks of the Belize River. We're in Bermudan Landing at this time, one of the most visited areas by people visiting Belize. The tourism industry is big here. This is where the Aluata Pigra, the black holler monkey, resides. This is the primary village where Dr. Harwich came and did his research and then realized that ecotourism was functional, where people would come to this village, look for the black holler monkey. In return, the people can benefit with, as you know, they would provide tour guiding and as well as a bed and breakfast system. So then again, ecotourism actually was one of the this was one of the exemplary areas where ecotourism existed. All right, so still the black holler monkey is here. It has survived and it's increased in numbers. Some monkeys have been relocated to other parts of the country from this part of the country as well. Here with me to my left is a person that I know you know very well, Elvin Pena, who has been a pioneer of the La Ruta Maya and canoeing overall as well. Presently, I believe the president of the Belize Canoe Association. So he's somebody that I have to give a little interview to. Elvin, good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Javier. Good morning, Belize. I'm doing great. One thing I could tell the crowd out there, the sun is up. So if you come out, put on some lotion, cap, long sleeve shirt if you want. Imagine if we take lick what the paddlers are feeling out there. So a nice day though, clear, sun is out, no rain in the forecast, I guess. Wonderful day.
It's a beautiful day. Elvin, how do you see the Ruta Maya going this far?
I believe this is exemplary year. From 53, it has grown to 61 now, which is an addition of 8 teams. Of course, thanks to Batsub, they have brought 3 more canoes this year. So apart from their 3 extra canoes, we had 5 more. So I believe we're back up in numbers. And in terms of fans, I don't remember having to fight so hard in traffic with so many vehicles, so many people following this race. So anywhere you stop, if there's a picado to the river, there's going to be some fans cheering on their team. So I believe even in fan participation, we have done better this year. And the one thing that really stood out to me was the pre-bash, the pre-race bash, prior to the race even started in San Ignacio Thursday night. The Love FM DJ special, they did a really nice job on getting the crowd now to the riverside, because when you do a pre-race bash somewhere in town, you have kind of like a bar road crowd. People stop by and they want to interfere, so they stop by and see what they go on. When they did it at the riverside, it was now their crowd. They determined what was going to happen. They determined what the program was going to be like. They determined, well, whoever wanted to hear about the race, whoever wanted to experience this excitement was there, and the crowd was huge.
All right, Elvin, do you have any teams on the river? I think you do. Give us the name of your teams.
Well, we have had a team in this river in the race ever since the start of the race, except the first year we didn't. But our team this year is the female team, the Cruise Girls, Anna, Delilah, Lily. Cruz. 3 girls, they have only lost this race once with their own sisters. So the Cruz girls have not lost a race yet since they've been in this. I think Anna has 9 or 10 championships already, so she's right there behind Rock, if anything, probably even looking to take over now. So, but the girls are doing well.
That's right, she's been paddling for 13 years. We gave her an interview this morning. Do you recognize this man?
Yes, I thought he was going to hold a paddle, not the mic.
Well, it's good that he didn't hold a paddle this year because he's very beneficial to us. Jerry, is there anything you'd like to ask Elvin?
Yes, I've been out here. I know Mr. Elvin wanted me to hold paddle, but I wanted to hold mic at the same time. I wanted to hold a paddle. I'm glad I'm here with you and this crew, Morning Matters, and I think it's a very good experience for me to see the race from this side, done in the race. I've been in the race for 18, 19 years. So, it's an experience that I needed.
Yeah, and just like Jared said, once it's kind of like addiction. Once you get into this race, some people say, I'll do it once. And they start it, they never stop. We have some guys in here now, it's not Bob Vince, I think he is Vincent. He's 74 years old, if I'm not mistaken. He still paddles almost every race, almost every Ruta Maya. He goes down to Canada, all over the place with those races. So, but we have another team in this race that we're supporting as well as a sponsor, which is the UB team, Black Jaguars. They're back this year. I think they're in first place in their division. And of course, we have a lot of other teams. Our team that we sponsored last year, they paddle on the Crunch Time Burn Box this year. Of course, I would have expected them to do a bit better the first day, but unfortunately they broke their canoe, so it's a war out there. Canoe racing, like any other sport, is partially luck. You bust your canoe on a rock, you up, which creek. So it's a thing out there that you have to look at. I'm wishing all the teams the best at this point in time. If nothing happens to the niche team, they should win this one this year, unless Burn Box turns it up a notch today. But today nobody will be logging behind because everybody they smell that $3,500, so it's going to be a war up there. So, but good luck to all the teams. Of course, the referendum team placing placed second yesterday.
There's a note to the ICJ team as well.
Well, that is everybody's personal and independent decision. Of course, our job out here today and during the race is to get the people informed, not to try to say who for do what. I know what I'm going to do, and that's between me and whoever. I can share it with the crowd when the time comes, but at this point in time, be informed, learn what is happening, and then you decide.
That's right, Elvin. Thank you very much for the interview, sir. And Jerry, we won't speak a lot more on this segment because we are trying to cut it as short as we can. But for this segment, it was brought through the kind courtesy of
Smart.